Is this a laboratory?
Odelia, can you verify these documents?
Yes, sir. This is a research center like the ones in the other regions, and these documents are research data. There's control data that appears to be for water purification devices tied to various regions, as well as data about the manufacture of artificial life forms.
I knew it. Part of the reason why the ocean in this region is now called the Dusk Sea.
I don't understand.
The purification device here turned seawater and other sources into fresh water before distributing it.
Huh? Seawater? Freshwater?
Settlements like Stellard that are ground level, with plentiful water, have relay versions of this device.
I see. But if there was such a device, why would there be a drought?
There seems to be a problem with this device. It's using much more seawater than the natural cycle can replenish. This fault comes from people thinking that seawater is limitless.
But while the Lord of Water was in better health, she managed to keep the issue in check.
What? So the Lord of Water was originally a friend of humanity?
That's a fair guess, but I don't know the truth for sure. But the time when the device started to emit contamination and the time when the drought started are different. So they kept it going as it was spewing pollutants.
That's why they borrowed the Lord of Water's power.
Yes, but the conflicts between humans and their reckless cultivation continues to contaminate the oceans. That's most likely when the Lord of Water abandoned humanity.
It lost its strength, and the ocean, among other water sources, couldn't keep up with the rate of intake. That's probably the immediate cause of the droughts.
So that's what happened.
Well, what will you do now?
We need to stop the device.
And what would you do if that completely stopped the distribution of water?
What?
This thing continues to take in what little water remains. If you leave it, the water will go dry eventually, and it will keep spitting out pollutants, but not right away. If you stop it, the natural cycle might help it recover eventually, but the chances are low. Also, even if it did, it would take an unbelievable amount of time for the water sources to go back to normal. At that time, I'm unsure if humanity would be able to survive.
But we might have to accept that as a result. Yeah. Though nature is pretty resilient, I'm sure it'll bounce back quickly. The Lord of Water let master her strength, and these plants are doing so well too. Even if it's not during our lifetimes, I think nature would return to life.
Do whatever you want. You're free to believe what you please.
Lot, let's go back to Stellard first. We can't decide this on our own. Yeah. We need to talk with Raoul and Periand and have everyone decide.